So this is our 1999 Coleman Santa Fe pop-up camper that we very spontaneously purchased during COVID and have not used. Okay, it's a bit of a lie. We used it one time camping at Steph's parents' cabin, but aside from that, never camped it. Today we are finally taking it camping in beautiful Nudimic Lake, Manitoba, and we're really excited. Okay, so we got here. Tensions are high. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of time getting here. This is the first time setting it up, so you know, couples don't like to get along when things are stressful and Steph hasn't eaten yet, so that doesn't help.
Pardon?
Exactly. This is beer number 2 already. I'm stressed. Oh, is it working? No, you just broke it. Okay, I just had to drive a half an hour to go get cell service, so that was fun. But we got firewood too. I don't want to record much right now. I'm so exhausted from doing all this. But we're gonna make some smokies. We're just gonna chill. I'm ready to chill. It's stressful.
Look. We got 2.
Dead poison ivy? I didn't really watch it. I thought it was a pretty weird show.
Guess I'm clumsy with I guess
Not good. Not good. The coffee. I don't know. Come, Rover.
The dead cat. I thought this was a cat tail.
No, it's a dead cat.
I'm glad it didn't catch on fire, because there were...
Sparks?
Yeah, flying. If one landed on that, like Billy. Sit. Good boy. Come over. Whisper. Yeah, good whisper. Good whisper.
So I would consider myself somewhat of an outdoorsman. I mean, I hunt and fish and go to cabins, but I have not gone camping in quite some time. I don't think you have either, have you?
Camping?
Yeah.
Last time I went camping, I was in grade 12.
So it's been a while. I do watch a lot of camping videos, so I feel like I camp quite often, but I mean, that's not actually camping, so I don't camp very often. You know, having to use public restrooms and stuff like that is just a little bit of a change, which is interesting and enjoyable, kind of. It makes you appreciate certain things more. And then also just like having a kitchen where you can easily clean things and do things like that. It's good to kind of like put yourself outside of what you normally do. So we're making some hot dogs and craft dinner for breakfast, and then I'm going to take Rover for a walk. And I don't know, like, what are we going to do today? Chill, need wood, parking pass, salt and pepper to cook steaks tonight. We're going to do steaks tonight, then just chill, have a fire. I kind of like this thing. Like, it gives me something to talk to, make me feel like I'm important. You want a drink? Oh yeah.
The ring on the bottom.
Still can't see through
Put
it.
the light in the cup.
Yeah. That's perfect.
There you go.
You just did a perfect pour.
Look at compared to that.
Okay, so tonight we're making venison. We're gonna cook it over the fire. I think I'm gonna try and do like a reverse sear method. So I'm gonna get the embers going, move them around, put them over the grit that we cleaned, and then get the fire stoked again, and then try and sear it. That's my idea. And then we have some gnocchi too, so that's gonna be the side with some tomato sauce. So it's gonna be good. The deer steaks are done. They, I think, are a little overcooked. I didn't really think, I didn't really, like, I don't know how hot the fire gets. So they took a bit less time than I thought. I like them very rare, usually when we cook them, about 120 internal temperature, and they're like 150, so they'd be like a medium rare, but I think they'll still be good. And they cook too fast, so now we're just waiting on the gnocchi.
I'm gonna put some on there.
Not too smoky? Got a bit of smoke.
It's fine though.
I like that actually. Okay, that is so good. You can't say you don't like that.
Tastes like grab dough.
That with the butter, with the garlic. Oh my god, that's like one of my favorite meals. Oh my god.
You got lots of favorite meals and lots of dream cars and
This is my absolute favorite beer. It's Kona Big Wave, and they discontinued it here in Canada for whatever reason. For like 3 years. It literally came here for like, I think about a year, and then after a year there was no more. But if you go to the States, you get it. So every time I went to the States, I would get it, but we finally have it back. Treating myself, a little treat. Okay, so it's like 10 degrees in this camper, and we turned on the heater, which we have not really used. We've tested, but we have not really used, and it's working really well. I was scared to use it because like this camper is, how old is it? 24 years old. So it's really old, and there's a lot of like old dry parts in it, in the sides and stuff, but it's working well. I don't think it's been used much, so toasty. Like my feet are actually toasty. There's actually a gas detector, so we can see if there's a gas leak or something like that. We're gonna head off to bed and watch YouTube videos. I had a pretty good sleep. I'm gonna take him for a walk, make some coffee, and then we're gonna get ready to pack up and head out. I've actually enjoyed this a lot more than I thought. There's tons of creature comforts in here, and it's like glamping, really. It's nice. I think the biggest thing is just not having everything organized the way that we would like it, so we kind of like figuring everything out as we go. Is this the first time? But I thought we were gonna spend a lot more time actually in the camper, which we haven't, which is interesting, because we have this huge camper with just a bunch of shit in it, and we're just sleeping in there, really. So we spend the time at the fire, but if it was raining, it would be really nice to have the bigger area, and also if there was more bugs out. Like we've been really lucky. There's been barely any mosquitoes, so a bit of a learning process there. I think the ultimate way would be a rooftop tent camper, but I think this is fun, and it's nice. Well, we're all packed up, put the camper away. I feel like it does take a little bit longer putting it away. Maybe it's because there's less excitement because you're leaving. But yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.
I guess I